Orioles did not win this game. Look at it. I see.
One big thing.
They say money and fame only magnify whatever you already are, which means Donovan Mitchell is the goods. We've known that for a while now. When we had him on early last season, he asked if he could give his mom and his sister a shout out before we finished up the interview. Yes, of course you can. Then he went out and won the dunk contest, and by then he was no longer a secret. Then he went berserk in the playoffs against OKC. He had a spectacular rookie season and became a full-fledged star. Now, that could change a lesser man, make him forget who he was or what matters, and that is clearly not happening here. Mitchell has been crowdsourcing his life. On the 4th of July, he asked Twitter where the party was at in Salt Lake, and after getting more than 500 replies and offers, he crashed a few, which is a fun way to make a day of it. I saw he asked his followers recently where he could get his car detailed, which is clever because when you're famous, people are going to offer to do it for free, but he's not looking to be put on scholarship. He's actually putting other folks on scholarship. A tweet from Andrew on Thursday. I have a brother that's a little delayed in his development. At the Apple store today, he was told by a rep that he'd have to pay to have his iPhone repaired. He couldn't afford it. Spida overheard it and covered the cost for him. Donovan is simply the best. Now, on the one hand, it's too bad that everything that happens in life is now broadcast to the world one way or another. But on the other hand, it's cool to hear about simple gestures of kindness like this. Mitchell wasn't doing this with a camera crew following him around. It sounds like he was just in the Apple store and decided to take care of a dude's bill because he's decent and because he could. What's that old quote from Malcolm Forbes? You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. It all comes back to a very simple notion, the notion of kindness. We started our show the other night with Jamal Adams of the Jets, making the day of a fan there. I said never underestimate the impact of kindness because it doesn't cost anything. Well, in Mitchell's case, it actually did, but he can cover it, and it's going to come back to him many times over because that's how it works. So be kind.